So we already know why everybody's here right now. Obviously, it's Super Bowl. So today we're gonna show y'all a couple ways you can leverage prediction markets to be able to make you some plays and ultimately earn you some crypto. Now, first thing I like to say is nothing is guaranteed. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Anything you do, you are responsible for in this space. But let's go ahead and get straight to the point. Prediction markets. What is a prediction market? A prediction market is a platform where individuals trade contracts based on outcomes of future real world events, such as elections, sports results, economic indicators, or product launches. The price of each contract reflects the market's collective estimate of the probability of what the event of that event occurring. Now, the key features may include binary contracts. That's what's most common. It says prices move in real time. New information emerges, reflecting the crowd's evolving beliefs. So you can kind of get an idea of what the general public is going with as far as the overall bets. But don't get tricked out by that, because that can be manipulated. And at the end of the day, people could be working in teams, whatever, who knows. But you never take everything for face value. Like I said, just as much as you can win, you can also lose. But to move forward, let's see what people are talking about as far as this right now. So it says Super Bowl LX. I don't even know what number that is. I gotta look up that number. But the Super Bowl hype is hitting a fever pitch. A wave of new traders is flooding the market. Is no surprise. Polymarket consistently offers new odds, whale moves. Someone put over 200K on the Seahawks. Somebody else put over 55K on the Seahawks. Privacy tip: use Polyhush by Hush Wallet if you don't want your moves exposed to the public. Keep your alpha yours. While the crowd looks shaky on the Patriots, the number tells a different story. Volume for the Pats has surged past 230% in the last 24 hours. Smart money clearly sees value here. Total Super Bowl volume on Polymarket just cleared 700 million. $1 billion is inevitable. The only question is, what side are you on? Okay, let's see what Kelly's talking about. The highest volume on Polymarket, breaking records. Super Bowl LX just ripped to 697 million. Wow. It says the liquidity is moving faster than the books can adjust. Seattle is trading heavy 68%, while New England is scraping the bottom at 32%. The last time the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, they dominated. Retail is panic buying the favorite, convinced Seattle's efficiency is untouchable, but paying a 68-cent premium on a single game is historically a dangerous trade. Don't just watch the chart, lock in your winner. Now, mind you, I don't do any sports betting. I have friends that do it. But it's not my thing per se. So I'm just showing y'all. I'm putting y'all on game with some platforms that y'all can use if that's something that you are into. But like I said, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Make sure you do your own research and don't rush to do these things, man. This is just game. You don't have to do this for the Super Bowl. This is more for people who already experienced and know how to navigate the blockchain, right? But if you want to learn, this is going to be here. I'm going to actually do a couple follow-up videos on this, so y'all stay tuned. And I'm going to go ahead and show y'all about this platform Overtime, right? This is actually a blockchain platform where you can put in parlays. So right here, a fully on-chain sports book ecosystem. Looking for something truly fun and innovative in DeFi? Meet Overtime IO, the fully on-chain sportsbook ecosystem that's redefining online betting and trading. Overtime lets you place bets on popular sporting events and engage in digital options trading, all powered by smart contracts and secured with industry-leading chain link and Pyth oracles data feeds. No central authority, no gatekeepers, just pure decentralized fun on chain. Why overtime? Overtime isn't just another sports book. It's a fully blockchain based sports betting infrastructure. 100% on chain, self custody, permissionless access, instant liquidity, rewards all year, and you can be the house. Traders can experience all fun of sports betting with global permissionless access, no one taking custody of your funds, and no user registration. No one can be excluded or stopped from using overtime. It is only you versus the smart contracts. And just to be clear, all of the platforms I'm showing you today are platforms that I found throughout my own research and experience. I'm not in no type of way affiliated with any platform that I'm showing you, and I am not endorsing any platform that I'm showing you. I'm simply just putting y'all on some game. So to move forward, let's take a look at the platform right quick. So this is overtime. As you see, you got the game of the week, game of the week, game of the week, live favorites, player props, quick SGP, all sports, soccer, football, basketball, hockey, tennis, esports, fighting sports, handball, cricket, and futures. So when you click sign in, you can sign in via Google, X, Discord, Apple, Coinbase wallet, and Binance wallet. You got to accept the terms before moving forward. And I think there's more options for wallets. And also, this operates on multiple chains. So that's Optimism, Arbitrum, and Base. So that's pretty cool, man. You can actually operate on 3 different blockchains on here. So if you're familiar with any of those networks, you can come right in and start placing bets. Right now, they have an affiliate program. I don't have an affiliate link that I want to post. I'm not tripping on it. And we're going to keep it moving. What I will do is, what does it say? Position. Okay, so this is where your positions will show up. Add a position, choose a market, and make your selection. Use over for a 2% bonus payout for each game. So that's a promo code. Got a free bet code. Enter it below to claim your free bet and add it to your balance. What I'll do is I'll put a link in the description or in the comments. I'll pin it in the comments, a link if y'all do want to go to it. But this is overtime. We're gonna keep it moving. Now this is something that you all are probably familiar with, Polymarket. I'm not gonna go too much into what Polymarket is, but I want to read something to y'all right quick. It says Polymarket's U.S. comeback positions Polymarket's U.S. comeback positions prediction markets as a Coinbase retention play by analysts. This is on January 26, 2026. Polymarket has re-entered the U.S. market following regulatory approval from the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, a move that could position prediction markets as a new engagement tool for major crypto platforms such as Coinbase, according to a report by Clear Street analyst Owen Liu. The prediction market operator, which was restricted from serving U.S. customers in 2022, has returned after receiving a CFTC approval of an amended order of designation. Polymarket has now launched a U.S.-based application, initially offering a limited set of sports-related event contracts with additional verticals such as politics and crypto expected over time. Liu describes the development as a meaningful reversal, allowing Polymarket to onboard brokerages and customers directly while facilitating trading on regulated U.S. venues. Ultra-low fees, growing competition, state-level regulatory risk remains fragmented. Coinbase seen as key distribution partner. And this is directly from Yahoo Finance, so you can come back and read this on your own and check this out. But we're gonna check something out as well. We're gonna come back to this platform. Remember this right here, which y'all seeing right here. Crypto.com OG prediction market platform. Now, right here on Polymarket, for those who are not familiar with it, I'm gonna go right here and click how it works just to show you right quick. Pick a Polymarket. Buy yes or no shares dependent on your prediction. Buying shares is like betting on the outcome. Odds shift in real time as other traders bet. You place a bet. That's step 2. Fund your account with crypto, a credit or debit card, or a bank transfer. Then you're ready to bet. No bets, no bet limits, and no fees. Interesting. Oh, and this is on the Polygon blockchain, by the way. 3, profit. Sell your yes or no shares at any time or wait until the market ends to redeem winning shares for $1 each. So it's $1 per share. Create an account and place your first trade in minutes. And this is an example of what it looks like. Get started. So yeah, these are some of the best going on right now. One of the main things that they're betting on is the Seahawks and the Patriots. 69%, 32%. U.S. strikes Iran by a certain date. They betting yes or no. BTC 15-minute up and down. I actually need to start coming and betting on this because I already know how to trade. I mean, this is like, either you're gonna win or lose, but that I could definitely do this because I do technical analysis myself. What price will Bitcoin hit in February? Yeah, so that's like an option almost. Thailand legislative election winner. Liverpool versus Man City. Furia versus Vitality. Knicks versus the Celtics. 2026 Winter Olympics. They're betting on another government shutdown by Valentine's Day. Interesting. And they have 777K in volume on that bet. Now, this Super Bowl bet actually has $22 million in volume. And it says by 3:30 p.m. So we're going to keep it moving. This is Polymarket, though, guys. If you want to log in, you click here. Okay, my computer was acting crazy for a second, y'all. Bear with me for a second. But you can sign in with Google. You can sign in with Brave. You can sign in with MetaMask, Coinbase Wallet, Phantom, and Wallet Connect, which is going to take you to a multitude of other wallets. So this is Polymarket. Now, to move forward about this platform I was telling you about, this crypto.com prediction trading market, right? Check this out. This is directly from Yahoo Finance, by the way. Crypto.com launches standalone U.S. prediction markets platform, OG. The spin-out follows explosive growth with Crypto.com, reporting 40x weekly increases in prediction market activity over the past 6 months, right? And this was published on February 4th, 2026. So it says Crypto.com has spun out its prediction markets business into a standalone platform called OG. Interesting name. I want to know, like, what's the direction? Like, what does that name stand for? Like, what inspired this name? But it says marking a fresh push into one of the fastest growing corners of digital finance and putting it in direct competition with Polymarket and Kalshi, which I'm pretty sure y'all been seeing all the Kalshi commercials everywhere. They've been getting a lot of exposure. It's definitely a centralized platform, but Kalshi is another platform that people place a lot of bets and predictions on. So the key takeaways: Crypto.com has launched OG as a standalone U.S. predictions market platform built on its CFTC regulated derivatives infrastructure. The spin-out follows explosive growth with Crypto.com reporting 40x weekly increases in prediction market activity over the past 6 months. OG enters increasingly competitive market as major crypto and Wall Street players expand into event-based contracts. So they're showing you that being that they have the connections and the resources and just them being who they are and them having the budget to be able to develop certain relationships or position themselves in certain partnerships, you can definitely see some interesting contracts that you'll be able to place predictions on within this platform alone as possibly exclusive offers because of who they are and their relationships. So, and remember, they have a crypto.com arena, right? So crypto.com spins out OG. Crypto.com spins out OG after surge in prediction market activity. The decision to launch OG as a separate platform follows rapid growth in Crypto.com's prediction market offerings. The firm first entered the space in 2024 and rolled out a sports event trading product for U.S. users in December of that year, according to co-founder and CEO Chris Marzalik. Activity has surged since then. We've experienced, and this directly from them, I'm assuming, we've experienced a 48 weekly growth in our prediction market business over the last 6 months, Marzalik said, adding that he pace justified a dedicated platform rather than keeping the product bundled within Crypto.com's broader ecosystem. OG will be led by Nick Lundgren, hopefully I'm saying his name right, Crypto's chief legal officer, who takes on the role of CEO. London describes the prediction market as a deca-billion-dollar industry, pointing to rising interest from both retail users and institutional players. So it's a few takeaways I get from that, right? But I want to look up something because I've seen that term, but I'm not so familiar with decabillion. Let's look this up. Decabillion. Decabillion is a term representing 10 billion, often used in financial context to describe large fortunes, valuations, or investment goals. It combines the prefix deca 10 with billion, a decabillionaire, as an individual event with a net worthing exceeding $10 billion. Wow. Wow. It says decabillionaire refers to someone over $10 billion in wealth, a step above a standard billionaire. A decacorn is a startup or private company valued at over $10 billion. Context used to delineate extreme wealth levels and high value. Exclusive investments often appearing in discussions of top tier family fortunes or venture capital initiatives. Interesting. So moving forward, let's take a look at the platform. Predictions trading. Predict anything, trade anything. Now available across the U.S. And this is directly from the crypto.com website. Politics, economics, financials, and culture coming soon. So culture is more than likely going to be dealing with like pop culture and things that's trending within the social media space and all that type of stuff. Best place to trade global events. Start trading with just $10. Take advantage of a wide range of contracts at the lowest prices. Secure your profits early. Open multiple contracts at once. Get paid in real time. Trade with cash or crypto. Fund your predictions with cash or by converting crypto. Get started with these 3 steps. Create an account. Trade contracts. Receive payment. For business interested to bring prediction markets to your users, integrate with our exchange, click here to reach out. So they are allowing companies to do integration with them. That's interesting. So this is just a look at them. If I go right here and click markets, I don't think this is the prediction market side of it. This looks like the regular. Okay, cool. Now it is something else I want to show y'all that kind of stood out to me. It says opinion raises $20 million as prediction markets draw capital in a weak crypto market. The blockchain-based platform says it handles a third of global prediction market volume, betting that on-chain settlement and category diversification can't sustain growth. And this was February 4th, 2026, by the way. What to know? Opinions says it raises 20 million in pre-series A funding round backed by firms including Hack VC and Jump Crypto. The platform settles markets entirely on chain, positioning itself closer to Polymarket than centralized rival Kalshi. Opinion says it has grown rapidly since October with 130 million in open interest and strong activity across macro and regional events. So yeah, like this is something to take a look into. This is possibly another big competitor. You know, it's not financial advice, by the way. Like I said, I am not affiliated with any of these companies. I'm just showing y'all some possible plays and some possible platforms to be paying attention to for my people who are not too involved in this space. You know, I'm just opening the mind up. That's the whole point of what we do over here at Starter Kit. But it says Robinhood looks better placed than Coinbase for prediction market upside. Mazihu says Robinhood stands to gain more from prediction markets than Coinbase as users plan to deploy fresh capital rather than selling its existing crypto, the bank said. What to know? Robinhood and Coinbase users are about 9 times more likely to use prediction markets than non-users, Maziho found. About 50% of Robinhood users plan to invest new money in prediction markets, while 37% of Coinbase users expect to sell cryptocurrency to fund their activity, according to the report. The bank raised its Robinhood 2026 to 2027 revenue estimates and kept its $172 price target while trimming Coinbase target to $280. So what we're seeing is a shift in attention. A lot of investments are shifting from asset to asset, as you see it jumping from, gold, silver, oil, prediction markets, crypto, all these different things. One thing you got to remember is as crypto gets closer to being, involved heavily into mass adoption and institutional participation, they're going to try to shake you out and scare you with these articles and distract you from what's going on. And what I would say is always, stay strong with your plan and what you believe in. Don't be swayed by these articles and what I say and what you see and what you see other people say. Make sure you do your own research. Stick to the fundamentals. You know how to position yourself correctly to build wealth and to, be aware of what's going on. So it doesn't matter if the market's going up or if it's going down. You should understand the ways that you can capitalize off of it. But that's enough for today. We're going to wrap up. I do have some follow-up videos on this. If y'all want to know how to be able to get into the space and learn as a beginner, check out the channel. We have plenty of videos. We have playlists. We're adding new content every day. And we got a few things coming up. So y'all stay tuned. I definitely appreciate y'all tapping in. This is the Starter Kit. This is the Starter Kit. Here are the tools. Just start.